Jungle King 007 here with another car fix video. I am working on my brother's 1998 Honda Civic EX. This one has a 5-speed manual. What we're doing today is trying to diagnose and hopefully fix a oil leak. Previously on this one it had a distributor replaced, which is this piece right here. And before that, it had not leaked a drop of oil. After that, I have noticed, or they have noticed, that it goes through a significant amount of oil. And last time I talked to them, it was about a quart every week, week and a half or so. So today, what we are going to do is remove this distributor and look at the oil seal. The one seal that I think it is the one right in here. Now, there's another one that goes to the housing for the distributor, but I do not think it's that one. I think it's actually just the main seal that goes between, I believe it's the head and the distributor body. So we'll take that off, and I figured I'd tag you guys along, show you what's how to basically take this thing off. It's really simple, so let's get started. All right, quickly let's go through some of the bolts and everything, where their location is. But first things, let's take power away from this distributor. Pull the plug apart, that piece here. Now you can do one of two things. You can either take this distributor off, or at least the cap off, and then take the body off, or you can take the whole thing off completely by removing these cables. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the cables and take the whole body off. So as you can see here, I've already started marking where the plugs are supposed to go. So as you can see, this one is to cylinder 1. I've marked it on the back here. Cylinder 3, cylinder 4 is this one right here, and then cylinder 2 is right underneath all three of these. So basically just follow the wires where they go, just mark them and then remove them, and get on to the next 3 bolts, which are this bolt right here. There's a bolt right down here, and then there's one right here in the back. You can barely see it. I wish I had a little bit more light, but it's right there where my finger is. And then simply pull the thing straight off. So let's take care of removing this. I'm going to try to go for the bottom ones first. Ooh, I got these on top. There it goes. Just loosen up here for now. By the way, this is a 12mm socket. Number 2. And number 3. Don't fall out the socket. Don't fall out the socket. Haha, got it. Alright, once all 3 of those bolts are removed, all you have to do is pull straight off. Give it a little bit of a twist. Alright, one thing I forgot to note, and after I took the distributor off, there's this wire metal harness or plate. It's held in by a Phillips head screwdriver. If you want to completely remove the distributor off here, take that screw off. So I'm going to do that now, and we'll move on to the next piece that I just noticed. Alright, so after I pulled that off, it looks like whoever replaced this, or at least removed it, decided that RTV or some sort of Honda gasket paste would have done a better job than the actual O-ring that is on there. So I'm going to actually have to clean all this off, replace that O-ring. I'll also have to clean this area off. As you can see, there's oil, there's gasket stuff all over here. That's not supposed to be there. So let me clean all this stuff off and put that new O-ring on. I'll show you how to do that, and we will reinstall it. Hopefully that was why this thing was leaking. So let me get that done. All right, I've cleaned up the gasket material, whatever that stuff was, off as much as I could, at least where the mating surface is. So I'm going to go ahead and remove the old gasket, which is this right here. May have to go around it, yeah. You see, there's stuff all over that O-ring. So we're throwing that away. Just double check, make sure there isn't any more on here. I'm going to get that out of here too. Looks like it's pretty much cleaned up, except for right here. Just grab that a little bit. Just missed. There we go. So, got the rest of that off. Let's reinstall the O-ring. Got this from my local Honda dealer. I think we paid like $4 for it. So, I'm going to take some old oil and lubricate it before I put it on there. So, alright, there's the new one. Let's go ahead and reinstall it onto our motor. Alright, so this is the camshaft end, and this is where you're going to need to align the distributor to. As you can see, if you can tell, the slot is kind of off-centered. So you need to line up the little keyways on the distributor to make sure that they align properly. We're going to go ahead and install this distributor. I went ahead and I put some oil on that O-ring just to lubricate it. I also took the cap off. I did this so I had better access and was able to move this around. Like, yeah, it says to, or most people will say to line these lines up first. And then install it, but you also have to line it up with the camshaft inside here. So it's better so that you can install it, but then you can rotate this so that it gets right into its correct position. So let's get this bad boy finally centered in. So turn it until I basically feel it drop in. There it goes. And that's what we're looking for. And then we'll just put one of the top bolts in. And then basically, at this point, it's just reverse of removal. Just put all the bolts back in. So I'm going to cut out before my camera decides to die on me, let it cool off, and then I'll resume. Alright, so I've gotten most everything, at least hand tightened. What I'm going to do now is torque down those the main 3 bolts, this one, and the one back here. I believe, if I remember correctly, it's about 15 foot-pounds, so let's do that now. Okay, there's one. We'll need the extension for the other 2. And these are just cinched down. Don't tighten them too tight. I've already done that. Next thing is to reinstall your spark plug wires. Again, I would make sure that you write down which one goes where. So let's go and do that. I already did that, so let's put them back where they're supposed to. So one goes here. Get it to line up. Come on. There it goes. 3 goes here. 4 is this one. And 2 is the one down and the bottom. Let's get that guy lined up. There it goes. Okay. Last thing, put your plug back in. And And you are finished. Everything is back together. Hopefully this was helpful for you in showing you how to remove and reinstall a distributor. If you have any further questions on this, feel free to post them in the comments. I will get to them as soon as I can. Thank you for watching and have a great day.